Hey, everybody, what's going on? It's Tim Williams, and we're here to break down tonight's two-game slate over on DraftKings. If you're new to this, my name's Tim. I'm going to be breaking down spring training games as well as regular season games. We'll talk pitching, hitting, matchups, who's hot, who's not. If you're playing, the earlier slate today, you'll know that, pitching was very strong today. Hitting wise, it's been kind of a slow start, but anyway, moving on to this slate, we have Houston at Miami first. That game's at 6:05 Eastern. A little bit of a rematch here. So you got Jose Urquidy going against Trevor Rogers. And I will say Rogers has looked pretty sharp. He pitched 2 innings. He had 3 strikeouts. This guy can strike out. Don't look at last year's ERA and be like, whoa, holy crap. Like, this guy's almost letting 7 runs per 9 innings. He's figuring it out. I think he's gonna get those strikeouts, and strikeouts are what matters most in DraftKings. Houston has been very sluggish lately. They just really can't seem to piece it together. They kind of slumped a little bit last year. I took Houston bats yesterday, and it didn't work for me very well. So, yesterday's yesterday. That doesn't matter. But I like Rogers' ability to strike guys out. So potentially he could have a big game here. Jose Urquidy, I don't think he's a bad play either, but Miami looks pretty strong. It's spring training. So, a lot of these hitters, they're situational batting. There's, guys are just going out there to hit the fastball. You got a lot of young guys out there. He's not as much a strikeout pitcher, so he's relying on, balls in play. But early on, there's a few other options. I like Rogers over Urquidy, but you can't go wrong with either. And then for Pittsburgh and New York, which is a little bit later, you have Domingo German going against Anderson here. Tyler Anderson, not somebody I'm looking to get after against the Yankees. It looks like the Yankees are going to be rostering a lot of their starters. So he looks like a hard pass unless you're doing those GPP large field contests, but still more than he's just kind of a dart throw. I really wouldn't go there. But if you want to, by all means. Domingo German looked very sharp in his first start, albeit it was against Detroit. He tossed 2 scoreless innings, struck out 4. Again, he's going to strike guys out. He's not afraid to throw the ball down the middle. So he looks like a solid play as well. And I will say in these 2-game slates, don't be afraid to pick, a Pirates hitter against your own Yankees pitcher. There's only 4 teams to choose from. So it's wise to maybe choose 1 hitter or 2 hitters going against your own team. You don't have to do that, but it might, even though on paper it's negative correlating, it might actually help you in the long run for these small slates. But, I like Rogers. I like German. Third option, I guess, would be Jose Urquidy. Catching wise, Alfaro, Sanchez both have power potential. So I like both of those guys. First base, you got Yuli, Aguilar, Cooper, Moran. I'm gonna stay away from Houston. I'm a little timid. I don't know. I'm a fan of the Astros, but so far in spring training they haven't been all that impressive. So Cooper looks nice. Aguilar looks nice. As always, you can take a shot at Altuve. He's really trying to get it right. DJ, when you roster these guys, they're going to have good games. They're going to have bad games. So just because one player burned you, the other day doesn't mean that they're holding the grudge. They don't know you own them in DFS. They don't care. So LeMahieu, looks like a pretty strong option. Altuve looks like a pretty strong option. Third base wise, Urshela's primed to have a breakout. I like Anderson a lot. Defoe, if you're looking to just get a little creative, like get a little different. Andujar looks pretty good. Shortstop, Correa looks decent. Like I said, there's only 4 teams, so you could pick guys from 3, you can pick guys from 2, but somebody's got to score runs, on these teams. Outfield wise, it's really hit or miss. Miles Straw can get you stolen bases. Brantley, I like his ceiling. He has, and I like his floor as well. Duvall has power potential. Dickerson, Marlins team look pretty decent. Marte, Judge is in there for the Yankees. Gardner, if you want to get a little different, he is in the middle of that order today. He has the experience. Stanton in there. The Yankees have a lot of bats that you can really stack, and stacking will also get you pretty far in DFS. So yeah, if you want to get wild and get Stanton in there, you never know when a guy's going to pop one over the fence. And then you can get a little weird and just go, keep going with Gardner or whatever. Like, this is an example. Don't copy lineups from the internet. That's silly. You should be able to think for yourself. Who do I want to stack? What pitchers do I want to attack? I'll be honest, the Pirates look kind of weak here. I'll be honest, Houston hasn't been hitting. That all can change today, but these are just examples. Yankees, Marlins look decent. Houston looks okay. Just play with it, have fun. I'm just happy that baseball's back. Again, my name is Tim Williams. If this helped you in any way, or if you just like baseball, hit that like button. Subscribe. Let's chat. Let's talk baseball. I'll be doing this all year round. I'm very excited for it. We'll talk about ways to improve as a DFS player. I'm trying to improve myself, so maybe we could spitball ideas. Either way, this is a fun platform. There's a lot of big fish out there, but just have fun with it. So I hope you have a great day. I hope this helped you out. Take care.